Hey everybody, Mr. Futchko here. Today we're going to learn how to do the clone stamp tool activity. By doing this activity, we're going to learn how to use the clone stamp in Photoshop. Clone stamp is a very useful tool. So to start off, I'm going to go to Assignments, which I'm already at, and I'm going to find the clone stamp tool activity and click in the folder. Keep in mind while we're doing this, my screen's going to look a little bit different than yours because I am at home using my home computer. So directions for the clone stamp. We're going to use the clone stamp tool to repair this picture that we download. We'll hold down the Alt key on the keyboard and click with your mouse on an area you want to take from. We let go of Alt and start to draw by holding down the mouse button. We'll notice a plus sign that will be useful later on. So I'm going to click and download the picture. So I get this pop-up. It should say open with Adobe Photoshop, so I'll click OK. Now I have this picture here. We can see on this picture that corner is ripped off. We want to repair this and make it look like there was never a rip on this picture. So on our left hand side we have a tool that looks like a stamp. I put my mouse over it, it tells me this is the clone stamp tool. So what I'm going to do next, I want to pick an area I want to draw from. I'm selecting an area that I'm going to draw in another spot. So I'm going to hold down the Alt key on the keyboard, and now you can see I have a target. I'm going to click here in the grass and let go of the Alt key and let go of my mouse button. Now when I move my mouse over here, notice in that circle there is green. When I hold down the mouse button, I am starting to draw, and you could faintly see the plus sign in the grass where I'm choosing from. So I want to draw as much as I can, but I have to be careful because of objects like this stone structure in the grass. I started redrawing its leg. So you might have to click on different spots to take from and redraw. So I'm going to keep on drawing here, holding down my mouse button. Maybe select from another spot to finish up. And just like that, it looks like it's never been ripped. We're going to utilize another tool with this activity as well. It's called the Spot Healing Brush tool. It is two above the clone stamp tool, and it looks like a band-aid. So some of you might refer to it as the band-aid tool. What this tool does is it takes everything around the circle, the size of the mouse here, and it kind of squishes it inside that circle. So I could kind of click it here. Some of you might notice lines on the path that you redrew, and you kind of fluff up the grass and get rid of any lines that were there. Now I'm going to make my tool, my brush, a little bit bigger. See these sprinklers in the back? With one click, boom, they're gone. And it's as simple as that. Go to File, go to Save As, save your document with your name in it, and CS after it. Save it as a JPEG and submit it on Blackboard.